So up next from the controller Build-A-Figure wave by Marvel Legends, we have Madam Hydra. She comes displayed in the window packaging here. We get some weapons, some hands, and the Build-A-Figure piece. We also do get a nice little art on the side here. And then on the back side, we get that art once again, along with the rest of the wave here displayed. Got Iron Man, Thor, Blue Marvel, of course Madam Hydra, Speedball, Quake, and the US Agent. Right next to them, we have the controller Build-A-Figure. Don't mistake him for Thanos. That is not Thanos. And we do have a read up at the top that reads, "The woman once known as Viper assumes command of Hydra, taking the title of Madam Hydra and turning the organization into her own personal army." And once again, if you guys have been watching my reviews, you've noticed I've been announcing this in every video, but I will not be reviewing this Iron Man again because I have already reviewed him about 2 months ago or so. So if you guys want to see what that Iron Man's all about, I did review a prototype of it, but it's basically gonna be what the final release looks like. So really, what you see in that video will be what you will be getting, more or less. And of course, if you guys are interested in the rest of the wave, be sure to hit the link down below in the description where you guys can order it from Big Bad Toy Store. Alright, so here's Madam Hydra out of the box, and she is even older than the previous US Agent release. So what I mean by that is that we haven't gotten a US Agent since the Epic Heroes release way back from those Return of Marvel Legends figures. And now Epic Heroes wave was actually the wave that came after this Madam Hydra wave, which was the Arnim Zola wave, which was Series 2 of that Return of Marvel Legends back in 2012. So it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since we got a Madam Hydra figure. And so with that said, I don't know. It's just a little underwhelming. We got an older body mold here. We don't get the double jointed elbows. We don't get the bicep swivels. We don't get the pinless stuff like we got on Quake / Maria Hill. That came in the same exact wave. Why didn't they just put it on that body mold? Maybe change the torso out and give us that updated articulation for the female body mold. So it seems like, I don't know, it's it's a little underwhelming, at least in my opinion. For me, I think after 10 years, it should be a very big difference between the original one and this one. And although it is a different sculpt from that original release, which I don't have in hand, unfortunately, I only have it sealed, I don't have it loose, but I'll throw up a pic so you guys can see what it looks like. It is different, but if you look at the articulation points, they're the same. They got the single jointed elbows, no bicep swivel, pin knees, you get the double jointed knees, yeah, sure, but although they are different sculpts entirely, the articulation points are pretty much identical 10 years later. So I don't know. What I'm getting at is this is not going to be my definitive Madam Hydra. I hope they make her again one day. Who knows if it's going to take another 10 years. But for me, in my opinion, I don't feel like this is the definitive Madam Hydra that we should that we have. I guess I should say that we have. So with that said, that's my little rant on my opinion on it. Also, the head sculpt is decent, but the face expression is kind of like, it's like a weird expression. I'll show you that closer up once we get through these accessories. So we get the pair of fists. So we do get accessories, thankfully. We get a pair of fists, so that's cool. Because right now she has a pair of trigger finger hands to hold her dual-wielding pistols right here. And these are actually painted, at least on the grip. So that's cool to see. They'd never, ever do that kind of stuff. So it's so random that they would do it for this one. But they did. We get some like Luger-looking type of pistols there. And that's it. At least we get something with her. And then we also do get the, looks like the right leg of the controller Build-A-Figure. So stay tuned for this review. Once we get it all built together, we'll take a look at it. Alright, so here's a closer look at the head sculpt. You guys let me know your thoughts on it. I think the expression is just like a, I don't know, very weird. It's just like she's shocked or something. Like the eyes are really wide open. And I don't know, I feel like it could have been better. They've been doing some amazing face sculpts lately, and this one is on the lower end of that list. It's not the most impressive. It's just something off about the expression, at least her eyes. So for me, it's not hitting the mark. Maybe for others it is. I do like the painted hair. Got some dark green and light green in there, so that's cool. Here's the torso, and here's the waist. We get some paint on that little belt buckle. We get some nice Hydra logos printed onto the holsters there for the pistols, which will hold those pistols in, so we'll do that here. So one goes there, and of course the other one will go into this one here. Nice little painted pin or button right there, so very cool. Down to the legs, nothing too crazy here. Here's the back side, peg hole on the back, and that's it. And then she will hold her pistols just fine in each hand, so that's cool to see. Although she does have a side hinge on one hand, which is the right, and then a regular hinge on the left. Don't know why they do that, but they do. Alright, so as for the articulation, I saw this coming from a mile away, but the head is very limited. Head will not look up, head will not look down. It goes side to side a little bit. I mean, this way more so because the hair is not there, but it is on this side, so it gets a little weird. So yeah, it would articulate. It's got the hinge. It's got the ball jointed hinge, but of course, look at the hair sculpt. It's going to get in the way. So yeah, that's to be expected. I saw that coming. Arms go all the way around. They go in and out. No bicep swivel. Single jointed elbows will only bend this far. And then swivel out the wrist with a side hinge. Torso has a diaphragm joint. And the swivel's there, so there is no waist swivel. Legs will kick forward. They go back down, in and out. I'm going pretty fast because we've seen this body mold 100 times before. Can't do a split. We have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot cut or shin swivel. We have an ankle hinge, and then we have the ankle rocker, and that's it. Alright, so here she is next to Quake, which comes in the same wave, and you can see here that the heights are about, they're pretty close in height, I'd say. I don't think one has a little bit more than the other, but you can see the new updated body mode just looks so much better on Quake. So it just would have been nice to get this Madam Hydra on that body, or the newer body molds like the Shriek body mold. So just a missed opportunity. Up next here we have her next to the 20th anniversary version of Captain America. And then I'll put her next to the Red Skull that came in the Super Villains wave of Marvel Legends. Looking really, really nice next to Madam Hydra. And then here we have her next to the Super Villains wave as well. That's a single release from the Walgreens exclusive line of figures. We have Baron Zemo. And then here we have her next to the Hydra Supreme that came inside the 2-pack with our Hydra Arnim Zola. So let's look at her next to Arnim Zola as well. Got the glare right on his face, but there you go, now you can see it. Alright, and then here we have her next to one of those big Hydra brutes that came in that old Toys R Us 2-pack. He's out of frame a little bit there. And then next to one, the little regular grunts from Hydra, so we got the Hydra Trooper here. Alright, so next to some wave mates, we have the US Agent figure, and then we have her here next to Blue Marvel. Alright, so that'll do it for this review of Madam Hydra from the Controller Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Wave. Overall, my least favorite so far, unfortunately. Just a missed opportunity here. I think they could have executed this figure a lot better than what they did. I'm not a big fan of the face sculpt, and the body mold choice just it wasn't it for me. So unfortunately, it's just not there yet. Hopefully we'll get another one that's better than this in the future. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.